According to court filings, a Dauphin County contractor is accused of taking people's money, then ghosting them. One family brought this to the attention of the CBS 21 investigative unit after paying him more than $6,000 for work, only for it never to be completed. CBS 21's Maxine Rose dug into this case and found that that family is far from the only one.
A quick search for contractors in central PA, and one of the first companies that comes up is HFDH, owned and operated by Merrill Bud Miller.
He said all the right things. He said, yes, we could do this, we could do this, we could do this, sign the contract.
And it seemed like a perfect pick for an old porch in need of fixing.
We did want somebody to come and make it safer. We have 2 little kids. We have elderly parents that visit often.
Until it wasn't.
We paid him a very hefty deposit. He cashed the check pretty quickly, of course. And after the check was cashed, he basically ghosted us.
More than $6,000 paid in April 2024, followed by months of empty promises.
It was sporadic, but it was always an excuse. Oh, one of my workers was sick. Oh, one of my workers quit. Oh, we're behind on jobs. And it was always delayed.
And I would give him time, right? He told us he was very ill.
We gave him the benefit of the doubt and we thought this is going to be okay. We felt like we could trust him.
According to this contract, Miller was expected to start working on June 15th of 2024 and end 30 days later. By the end of July, the O'Briens said it was time to contact a lawyer.
And at one point our lawyer sent Bud a letter and Bud said, oh, we'll refund your money. We'll have your money back for you. You know, I promise we'll send you a check. We'll cut you a check as soon as we can. And again, empty promise.
And the O'Briens weren't the only ones who claimed to have been given empty promises.
I don't know. I mean, you know, I met the guy, I liked him.
Brett Novosat says it didn't take long for him to feel comfortable cutting Miller a check for $3,000.
We liked him. He was a veteran-owned company.
I started to see paid ads by his company on Facebook. Veteran-owned, excellent work, 5-star reviews, hire us for your deck.
Speaking as someone who's got military in his family, it's kind of disgusting.
Just like it had for the O'Briens, months had passed, Novosat says, without any calls, construction, or refunds.
He's not returned our calls. He's not had any kind of contact with us or the lawyer. He's just disappeared.
It eventually led him to file a civil suit against Miller in Cumberland County. Court documents show Miller never responded, resulting in a default judgment made in Novosat's favor roughly 1 year after initially hiring Miller. The Novosats were awarded over $8,000, but that doesn't mean that money is now in their pockets.
You can't get blood from a stone.
CBS 21 Investigates found that Miller has been sued numerous times. In Dauphin County alone, he's been ordered to pay more than $375,000.
That surprises even me.
The Pennsylvania Attorney General's office also filed action, including fining Miller more than $7,000 for violating the Pennsylvania Consumer Protection Law, and another complaint with the AG's office was filed by the O'Briens back in May.
The Attorney General reached out to the company and informed them of the complaint. I believe, depending on how many complaints a company has, I believe it can take their company licensure.
At last check, though, his license is active. In fact, we went to Miller's place of work, or at least the address he has listed on his website. But it was just a P.O. box. So we went to his house. No answer. We did some more digging online and found that in April of 2025, criminal charges were filed against Miller. 2 alleged victims tell me off camera they hired Miller for help mounting their solar panels. According to court documents, Miller is accused of promising them work, collecting more than $7,000, and then cutting off all contact after starting the job, but not finishing it.
Obviously, I didn't know that. If I did, I probably would have been much more hesitant to hire him.
Theft by unlawful taking, 4 charges. Theft by failure to make required disposition of funds received, 3 counts. Forgery, 4 counts.
Well, it explains a lot about the interactions that we had with him.
In the criminal affidavit, troopers say Miller was adamant that he didn't do anything wrong and that he had planned to finish the job, saying that he had just been dealing with an employee who had quit on him, and that, quote, the days he was planning to arrive and complete the job had really bad weather.
It's sad. And it's, I don't even know what the right reaction is, but it's just awful that you can just do this to people.
We reached out to Miller for this story. He directed us to his attorney. We've called him multiple times, but have not heard back. Reporting in Dauphin County, I'm Maxine Rose, CBS 21 News.
Thank you, Maxine. And the Attorney General's office has a Bureau of Consumer Protection, so if you have a complaint, you can reach out to them. That hotline is right there on your screen. And of course, we are here for you. If there's something that you want the CBS 21 investigative unit to take a closer look at, just go ahead and shoot us an email right there on your screen. That email's there. So it's investigate@cbs21.com.